So we don't care what groups you put us in, what labels you want to put us in. I tell you right now, I can't speak about the brothers I'm with, about the end, because we all in this for ourselves. Salvation is for ourselves. But I'm confident about the men I got around me.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Also, double honors to the elders of HOI and double honors to all the elders throughout the nation of Israel that are not wicked. You know, we can't give double honors to these wicked elders, man. Okay, this is my first sit down, Most High willing, of many to come. Excuse the background, you know, Most High willing, we're going to set up the room back there. We're going to have the nice HOI banner in the background, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, the title of this episode of this class is called Fake News, okay? Fake news. Fake news, not talking about CNN, not talking about NBC, not talking about Fox 5 News, not talking about all these news channels. Okay, we're talking about fake news within the nation of Israel. All these conspiracy theories, all these bug outs. There's mad bug outs in Israel. And I'll be honest, man, by the way I look, because I look at these brothers, man, I'm starting to analyze them. A lot of these brothers, and I believe they get some type of SSI checks or something. They collect some type of crazy checks because a lot of these cats in Israel is bugged the hell out, man. You know, spiritually, physically, mentally, you can see it in their spirit. Okay, they're pretty bugged out. Okay, and I'm starting to think about, like, how can people be this bugged out of their mind by making Illuminati videos saying brothers is making blood sacrifices, and you got blood sacrifices, you got conspiracy theories saying that what else is going on, saying people are dead when they're missing. You have so many different theories and assumptions and accusations, and it all boils down to fake news, man. Okay, fake news. So Donald Trump, the annoying orange in the White House, yes, he was pretty correct when he said he spoke about fake news.
The fake news is creating violence.
Fake news is not only on these news channels. The fake news is on these damn YouTube channels, man. These YouTube channels, these meme scholarships, these Facebook posts, these Instagram posts is a bunch of fake news and false accusations, and it boils down to being a false accuser. It also boils down to being a person who bears false witness. Okay, so let's start up. You know, it's gonna be brief, hopefully, Most High willing, depending on how the Spirit leads me. Okay, we're gonna start off in Ecclesiasticus, some known as Sirach. Okay, is chapter 37. We're gonna start at the 15th verse. Okay, and above all this, pray to the Most High that He will direct thy way in truth. Okay, 16th verse. Let reason go before every enterprise, and counsel before every action. Pay attention to that now. Let reason go before every enterprise, and counsel before every action. Now you got brothers, sisters making accusations about something that's going on in a whole different country, man. In a whole different continent. Okay? You got brothers speaking about stuff from their couch like this. But they never got off their couch. You know, some have got off their couch, but it looks like these bug outs love gossiping. They love to get attention from schisms, not only schisms from drama, like they're drama queens, not drama kings, not like DJ K Slay. They're drama queens, man, in their queendom. This is their queendom, like Priest Daniela say. He calls it a queendom. Okay, the spirit is moving on these people as gossipers. When you read in the scriptures, when you read when Israel was in the wilderness, there was a lot of murmuring. A lot of people got put to death for murmuring. We're not going to go into those scriptures, but just Google the word murmur in the King James. Murmurings in the King James Bible, and you see all the scriptures about the murmurings in Israel. And a lot of our people got killed for that. Okay? So now, it says every counsel and a counsel before every action. So you have to go to reason. You have to get the facts before you open up your big mouths, man. Your big mouths. Like Ralph Cramden.
As far as temperament, I think I have a great temperament. I built a phenomenal business with incredible, iconic assets. I've had tremendous success with #1 bestsellers all over the place and everything else I've done. But I will tell you this, what I am far and away greater than an entertainer is a businessman. And that, believe me, my temperament is very good, very calm.
You are a blabbermouth! A blabbermouth! You! Blabbermouth! Out! Out! Blabbermouth!
Okay? So, yeah, you have to go in and get all the facts. Get all the documentations. The scriptures calls us judges. We're the judges of the world, right? So when a judge, before he makes his judgment or before she makes her judgment, there's always evidence that's being produced. Okay? Whether it's fingerprints, whether it's DNA that was left over, whether it's a piece of clothing, whether it's videotapes, whatever you can think of, there always got to be some type of evidence produced, unless the person is being framed, okay, because that happens. They're being framed, or it's just a corruptible judge that don't give a damn and is like, you know what, I don't like this attitude on this person, so I'm going to throw away the key. I'm going to lock them up and throw away the key. And I'm going to give them that stain on their name. That stain on their record. Your record, your name is your record, man. Your name is your record. You got to watch how y'all talk and watch what y'all say, man. Without all this evidence. Brothers is making all types of phone calls, getting all types of documents from the whole different country. If you don't got boots on the ground, man, mind your business. Let the brothers work. Let whoever's actually investigating the situation investigate. Sometimes you can't speak about things. Okay? For instance, there was a situation in Camden, New Jersey that the first time we went out there, a brother's niece got ran over by a cop car. And we're not going to go into it much, but she got ran over by a cop car and she died. 19-year-old sister, Ephraim, an Ephraimite. He was listening to us teach, and then he goes home to find out his niece gets hit by a police car, and she dies. So now, you know, the pull-up boys, the HOI pull-up boy division got contacted by this brother, and when I got the contact and I got the information, I said, wait a minute. I analyzed it. I said, this ain't a job for the pull-up boys just yet. Because you need to pay for your burial. The family need to be reimbursed. The sister was 19 years old, going to school, had a whole life ahead of her. So you have to use wisdom. And the wisdom that I used, I said, listen, brother, you have to go and speak to a lawyer. I got somebody for you. So I brought a lawyer to the family. And I said, you know what? The pull-up boys we won't speak about it till after, because we won't want to mess up the case. This has to do with the police department, and this has to do with a murder. Okay, because that was a murder. It wasn't a hit and run, but it was a hit. Okay, so you got to use your wisdom. Okay, you have to use wisdom in all things, man. So sometimes there's things that's out of your reach. It's out of your control, especially when you're in a different state. Not state, excuse me, a different country. Okay, so now let's go. I want to skip down. Matter of fact, no, we're going to stick to 17 and 18, okay? It says, the continence is a sign of a changing of the heart. Now, we all know, well, not all of us, but most of us know that the heart, when it's speaking about the heart in the Bible, it's speaking about the mind. Okay, so your continence, it shows the different thoughts that comes in your mind. If you're angry, you're going to have a grill face, screw face. If you're in deep thought, you might have a blank face. If you're happy, you're going to smile. If different emotions bring out different continents. Okay, so that's what the scripture is saying there. It says, 4 manner of things, this is 18 verse. 4 manner of things appear, good and evil, life and death. But the tongue ruleth over them continually. So your tongue, your mouth, it gets you into big trouble. When you speak about things you don't know. You know, and I know firsthand the situation that happened in D.C. You had all types of Israelites calling me, the HOI, the whole HOI, the pull-up boys, agents, calling us Masons, calling us all types of crazy names. And we ain't even talking about the Edomites. We're not talking about the Edomites. We're talking about Israelites. Israelites making all types of false accusations, man. You know, all my elders from 1998, all my elders they came from the ground roots of One West. All my elders, all my teachers came from One West. All my teachers, all my elders knew me from a young man. Ain't no agent here, man. Ain't no agent here. I don't got to keep going back and forth and explaining that. Whoever knows me, knows me. You understand? So, the 19th verse, okay? We're in Ecclesiasticus 37, chapter 37, verse 19 now. There is one that is wise and teacheth many, and yet is unprofitable to himself. So you have all these brothers that got breakdowns after breakdowns after breakdowns, breaking down the 10 horns, the Daniel vision, the damn 7 dimensions of Solomon, all types of breakdowns, but yet they bear false witness. You got brothers trying to create big things, big monumental things in Israel. Governments, councils, all types of things. But yet, they bear false witness. Now, this ain't a shot video. This ain't going at nobody's head. This is a G-check. In the streets, it's called a G-check. Okay, this when a gangster checks you. But this is an Israelite check. Okay, we're going to change the G and we're going to keep it G, but this is an Israelite check. Okay, and if the shoe fits, wear it. I'm not going to mention no names. This ain't about getting fame off another man's name. We don't need to do that over here. You know, instead of working on your craft, becoming a better teacher, rehearsing more precepts, being a better teacher in Hebrew. There's so many ways you can go. There's so many ways you can elevate your talents to being a great man in Israel, a great spirit in Israel. But a lot of y'all chose and choose the 50 Cent route. You want to make a living off of dissing. You want to make a living off of drama. You want to be a drama queen in fringes with a beard. It's cool, but understand, you will have to pay for every idle word. Every idle word that comes out your fat mouths, that continues to speak on stuff you do not know. Okay? Stuff that you do not know. You going off of he say, she say. So that was in the Apocrypha. Okay? Let's go now to the law. To the law. Okay? Exodus, the 10 Commandments. Okay? What's that, T? The what? Okay, let's go to the law now. 10 Commandments, right? Exodus 20, verse 16. Okay? Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Period. It's in the top 10. Top 10 plays of every day. Then how does the ESPN song goes? Whatever. And then it comes on. Top 10 plays of the day, man. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Okay? Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. That's speaking about your brother and your sister that's a fellow Israelite. We're not going to go into that. We're going to stick to the topic. Fake news. Fake news in Israelites. In the Israelite nation. In the Hebrew Israelite nation. Fake news, man. False accusations. Things just trying to make a platform for madness and confusion. Because everybody loves drama. Especially when you put the drama on the video. You put some part of the drama on the video. Exposing such and such school. Exposing such and such leaders. Exposing such and such bishops. Exposing such and such deacons. It's over and over and over. Y'all like a hamster on a wheel, man. Going in circles. Running fast. Pulling all these precepts, but you ain't going nowhere. You stuck on stupid. On a hamster wheel, man. On a hamster wheel. Okay? So now let's go to Exodus, the 23rd chapter. Exodus 23, verse 1 and 2. Thou shalt not raise a false report. Put not thine hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. Don't fall into the okie doke, because you see everybody jumping off the bridge, man. Don't jump off the bridge with them. You better have your life preserver. You better have your life preserver, or you better know how to swim, because the day of judgment, you will have to pay for everything you say. Okay? The second verse, Exodus 23 and 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. Okay? We're going to stop right there. We're not going to finish that verse just yet. Don't follow the multitude of evil because you see somebody else pulling out all these precepts, making phone calls and this and that. And first of all, okay, because it is what it is, man. You know, when you see, for instance, and prayers out to the sister Joy Morgan and prayers out to her family. When you see the video, they was trying to get on BBC News, they was trying to get Joy Morgan to celebrate Christmas instead of Hanukkah, instead of being with her brothers and sisters. They wanted her to celebrate paganism. They always had a problem with Hebrew Israelites. They wasn't feeling Hebrew Israelites. Her mother said when she first started hearing that she was talking and listening to Hebrew Israelites, she tried to take the computer away from her. It's mind-boggling how you can sit there and expect to get good information about Israelites from an individual or individuals that say they don't want nothing to do with Israelites. But everybody's getting thank yous. Everybody's getting your welcomes. Everybody's getting all of this stuff on this situation and this matter. A lot of schools that are small, a lot of camps that are small, don't be discouraged. Keep the spirit up. Keep moving in the spirit and move according to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay? When the schools are very big, like the school of IUIC is very big, okay, is actually, it is a spearhead for Israel. Yes, it's they've paved the way and actually show brothers and sisters how to actually organize. You cannot take the organization away from those brothers, man. Those elders, they got a tight-knit camp and school and procedures and order there. And order is necessary. So shout out to them.
Shalom, brother. What's your name? Where you from?
Hey, shalom, gang. Shalom to the elders and all the brothers and sisters in here. I'm Chief Ephraim. I'm from the House of Israel.
All praises, all praises.
I just came to really, show some support and be here on some brotherhood. Psalms 133. I've been at the tail end of a lot of lashes through verbal intercourse, and I understand and I sympathize with brothers, and I felt this in the world because in the world I sold a lot of drugs.
Right.
So it was always Judah, Bloods, Crips. I was born, raised Latin King. So they was always hating on me, making, the same type of energy that's within Israel. So I'm just here really for support of the brothers and to show all of y'all that, all the camps outside of IUIC ain't all the same.
Good.
And all brothers ain't the same.
Good.
So
all praises. It took a lot of courage for you to come here, and you're in the right spirit, because there's people trying to divide us and trying to make it look like we're at war. And I see that now. Before I wasn't clear. That's why I said last night I was caught up in it. We got to put that aside and understand this battle is not yours. It's the Lord's. So all praises, brother. We welcome you here. We're glad you came. We're glad that you took a bold stance. You're a celebrity now, bro. You're a celebrity everywhere. You're a celebrity. Front page of the news, everything. And the scriptures tell you that the Most High works in mysterious ways. So don't let the pressure from the people. At the end of the day, we know the Most High is controlling everything. And he's going to use different spirits to do different things. And right now, the Most High is using you. Just remember, you're doing this for your people. Remember, you're here to strengthen your nation first, and to strengthen the other brothers around you. What tribe you from? Okay. Ephraim in the house. The rhino. Okay. And they saw that power in that video. All praises, brother. Glad you could visit.
You can't keep tabs of everybody in your school. You can't blame elders and leaders for things that people do in the school. Can you blame Yahweh Shai for what Judas did if he was sitting at his table? Would you blame Yahweh Shai for saying, oh, well, he knew about Judas, why did he do anything? All these things that happen, guess what? It's supposed to happen. Whether it is judgment, it is judgment, period. But it could be judgment not only to the congregation, but it could be judgment to the individual. So that's the way you got to see it and think about it. It's not always just about the leaders. And I'm not kissing nobody's ass, but you got to get the proof before you open up your mouths. Okay? So there's a lot of COINTELPRO going on, especially in these big schools. Yes, it's not a mystery, it's not a secret, it's not a lie. If you got over 800 brothers in a marching through one of the worst damn neighborhoods in America, in Babylon, oh, trust me, Esau's on your ass. And he's going to send them Donnie Brascos. He's going to send them Donnie Brascos. He's going to send them what was this other damn demon that started it? He going to send them Sammy the Bulls. They're going to be, oh, Most High, killer for the Most High. Ah, mighty men. But yet they're rats. Yet they're in there gaining intel to bring it back to massa. You're going to have a lot of Tekashi 6ix9ines. Oh, yeah. They're going to bang with brothers. They're going to go to war with brothers. But then something happens and there's a fallout. And yes, they're not taking the blame for everything. They're going to blame it on everybody else. And that's where it goes back to Exodus 23:2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. Okay? So you can't be sitting up here following the multitude of evil, man. Just because you see one brother do it, and then he get 10,000 views on his video. So now your simple ass talking about, well, I want the same thing. I want the views. I want to be seen. But you want to be seen for the wrong things. Okay? You want to be seen for the wrong things, man. And that's not the spirit to move in. That's not the spirit to move in, man. You gotta watch this, man. And pay attention. The scriptures say you know a man by his fruits. So if a man is always in some drama, is always in truth be told, it can't always be the other people. Sometimes it gotta be you. You gotta check the man in the mirror. Now, am I kissing ass? La. Is IUIC a perfect camp? La. Show me one perfect camp. One perfect camp in a nation. And you can put that in the comments. Show me one perfect camp. Okay, even in the camp of Yahushua with his 12 disciples, which he had more. He had what, about 82 or 72? I'm not sure. Or 73? 83? He had that many disciples. But the 12, you had Judas, who betrayed him. You had Peter, who gave up the ghost. Peter said, who, me? Oh, well, he did the Scooby-Doo. Oh, well. So, you're going to have that. You're going to have that in these last days. You're going to have that. Baba Kashar, bear with me. Okay, so you're going to have these things, and it's part of the process, man. This is part of the process. So you gotta, you can't name one perfect camp. I'm part of HOI. Are we perfect? Hell no. Are we striving to be? Yeah, come. That's what we all supposed to be striving to be. Okay? We all supposed to be striving to be perfect. Like Hamashiach Yahushua. Okay? Being perfect. That's what we're striving for. So now we're going to read Deuteronomy 19 and 18 to the 20th verse. Okay? It says, and the judges shall make diligent inquisition, and behold, if the witness be a false witness, and have testified falsely against his brother, then shall ye do unto him as he had thought to have done unto his brother. So shall thou put the evil away from among you. So, when you catch these people bearing false witness, what are you supposed to do with them? According to law. Now we know we're not in our kingdom, so we can't give them the judgment of the law. We have to show mercy. That's the key. We have to show mercy, but we have to correct these brothers. We have to correct these sisters. a lot of them, I get so many comments and inboxes. I don't even answer all of them. On my Facebook, I got about maybe, I don't know how many friend requests. I don't know how many inboxes. I make sure I don't even check them. You know, because I can see the first little piece of it, and I see it's some nonsense. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't got time for this stuff, man. Then in my Instagram is over 80 something messages that I didn't accept. Because I could see it before accepting it. And I'm like, I'm not going back and forth with these cats, man. I ain't got time for this. You know? So can we sit there and go back and forth with them if we want? Yeah, if you got the time and you got this time on your hands, it's obviously a lot of people got a lot of time on their hands. But once again, the scripture says, then ye shall do unto him, 19th verse, then ye shall do unto him as he had thought to have done unto his brother. So shalt thou put the evil away from among you. 20th verse. And those which remain shall hear and fear, and shall henceforth commit no more any such evil among you. So you got to lead and show by example. Now, in this day and age, you really can't give them the judgment of the Most High. You could just you can teach them and tell them about the judgment, and you can expose them, because that's what obviously everybody's doing. You can expose them on their lies, but you have to have documentation. You have to have text messages. You have to have whatever, you know. So you got some brothers recording every conversation with brothers. You know, that's spooky. Like you in the world, technically, homie, you wearing a wire. You a snitch. You over here recording conversations and wearing wires. You got the phone tap. Man, if that's not a spirit of an agent, then what is, man? That's some James Bond walking around with tape recorders in your pocket. I don't even like to have stuff in my pocket. Change, you know, I hate having change in my pocket. I hate having my wallet in my back pocket when I sit down. It bothers me and it's annoying, man. Niggas walking around with tape recorders. I don't even know how do you tape record a conversation on your phone? There got to be an app for that or something. These cats is recording conversations on the phone, man. Bugged out. Got a brother scared to have a conversation with you. Because, yeah, I curse here and there. You know, I try not to curse while I'm teaching. You know, the elder Prizabak, the elder Torah, they make sure they get on us for cursing. You know, sometimes we slip up, but they don't promote cursing at the camp. Okay? So we're not a camp that curses. Yes, it'll slip here and there, but I don't want nobody recording me saying, man, F this nigga, son, all that. Cause yeah, it's that carnal conversation comes out. Not the carnal conversation, the carnal speech. Yes, we're rude in speech, but not in knowledge. And it's not for everybody, so that's why we can't teach like that on the streets. Okay, because we'll scare a Christian away. Okay, so Leviticus 19, verse 16 to the 18th verse. Okay, let me just get this here because I'm trying to line this up. I got two Bibles with me. No 2 chains, 2 Bibles. Excuse me. And trying to have these precepts lined up with you. Because I ain't trying to go over an hour on this because I'm trying to get to the gym. But, yeah. Okay. Bear with me now. Okay. So Leviticus 19 and 16. 19, chapter 19, verse 16 to the 18th verse. Let's read that. And it's crazy when you're your own reader. It's hard. I give props to the elder Priest Zabak. He does it all the time. He's super sharp with it. He's nice with it. Takes, trying to follow in the steps of my elder. Okay. Leviticus 19 verse 16 to the 18 verse. Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people, neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am the Most High. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. So now it says, thou shalt not hate thy brother in heart. Now you got to analyze this, man. Because the scripture, Yahweh Shah said, if you hate your brother, you're a murderer. So if you look on YouTube and you look on all these live Facebooks, these cats is murdering every day. They're spiritually murdering our people every day. Brothers and leaders in this nation, murdering them, slandering them with lies, with evil. You know a man by his fruit. So now you got to analyze it. If a person always has a certain camp or certain leader in their mouth, they're murdering them. I seen it firsthand with my elder priest Zabak. You know how many brothers murdered my elder in their mind already? They murdered him. I've been around people that murdered this man. Even when I came around, I told the elder, I said, yo, I apologize. Because I felt victim into that same nonsense. Because I was around brothers and they said certain things and I never seen those type of things from the man. But I just went along with them. And they could be true. But everybody has a time of repentance. And I believe my elder is sincere. I see the work he put out. There's over and over and over. You see this man, even when I was in the world, I seen this man, Times Square, it be snowing. You see Priest Zabak out there bringing out this word, man. By himself sometimes. With just a video man, Nala. By himself. So, you got to respect the work ethic. The work ethic of IUIC, you got to respect it, man. But the sooner we get this word out, the sooner we get the hell up out of here. That's Matthew 24 and 14, bro. The sooner we get this word out, the sooner we get the hell up out of here. Y'all stay in Babylon if y'all want. Y'all can eat them missiles if y'all want. I want to go home. I want to go home, man. Y'all cats is bugging. Y'all got to respect the work ethic. That work ethic is incredible. From Pre-Sabak to IUIC, that work ethic, whether it's just one man or whether it's 1,000 men. You know how many people I done witnessed testify that Zabak is the reason why they came into the truth? Well, the reason the Most High used them to bring them into the truth. Because it's all the Most High. It's not us. We're just vessels and servants. I don't even like to use the word prophet. Even though you can prove that we're prophets, I'd rather use go the humble route and use the word servant. Because that's what I am. And that's what we are. Okay? So the 18th verse. No, let's read 17 again. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people. But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Most High. Okay? You know how many, man, I done seen this stuff that's happening within our camp. I done seen brothers come in for their own, all of us seen it, come in for their own vain glory, man. Brothers come, steal men, and leave and start their own camp. Couple times. I've seen it. And they sitting up there telling Priest Zabak, oh, it's HOI to the chariots fly. I'm here. Got all types of HOI wear. Got hats, shirts, armbands, belt buckles, all types of stuff. It looked like G-Unit in the early 2000s. G-Unit everything. G-Unit sneakers, G-Unit headbands, G-Unit everything, man. And niggas done left and took fruit with them. You're a thief. But that's another story. Okay? But that's hatred, man. That's hatred for your brother. That's holding grudges for your brothers. From your brother. There's all types of wickedness going on within Israel. That's why I tell you, ain't no camp perfect, man. Ain't no camp perfect. So all you little camps, don't feel bad because your camp ain't as big as other camps. Keep working, keep pushing, but be sincere in it. And the Most High open doors for you that you never knew that could be open, man. You move mountains that you never thought you could move. Keep the faith. Be sincere, though. Do it from the heart. Do it from the heart, man. Do it for the love of your people. And do it for the kingdom. Yahushua said, seek ye the kingdom and all these things shall be added unto you. You want to teach better? Here's a tip. Before you go out and speak, ask the Most High to put his words in your mouth. How about that? You want to read better? Before you go out to read, ask the Most High to lift your voice up like a trumpet. Like the brother Barazar. That brother got the trumpet. You know what I'm saying? My fellow HOI pull-up boy. He got that trumpet, man. Most High put that spirit on him. But you gotta be sincere in this, man. Or things ain't gonna work out. So we're gonna go to 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 1. Okay. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 1. It says, wherefore, laying aside all malice and all guile. I actually learned the definition of guile yesterday at the headquarters of IUIC. The elder Bishop Nathaniel went in depth and detail with the word guile. Look it up. Y'all can see it for yourself. But it's all treachery and wickedness and everything that falls under the banner of wickedness, of deceitfulness. Always coming in trying to be slick. It's like a 3-card money nigga. You ever seen a 3-card money? Where's the ball at? Which one's the card? Find the ace, find the ace, find the ace. And you can never find it. That's that guile, man. You being played from the jump, man. All types of wickedness. Okay, let me read that again from the top. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 1. Wherefore, laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisies, Salakia, and envies, and all evil speakings. All evil speakings, man. Okay? It says, as the second verse, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. You see that? So you got to be sincere giving out this milk. But if you always got an intention to bury your brother and go hard on your brother and deceive your brother and your sister, deceive them just to make yourself look like you doing something for the nation. Oh, look at me. I cut these cats. I'm bringing them down. Single-handedly bringing them down. Look at this. I'm getting all this information. But you in America. It's evil speakings, man. Stop hating your brothers. You know, the same way I went out there, you can go out there. And truth be told, the brothers asked me. They pulled me to the table. Deacon Asaph called me up to the table. And to the table of the elders and leadership. And they asked me, they said, well, listen, brother, you can ask us any questions you want. You know, any questions you want, ask us. We'll answer them. And I said, truthfully speaking, I got all the answers I needed on Friday night and Saturday while I was there. Now I said we're gonna have differences in breakdowns in doctrine, and I already know some of the differences, but that still don't stop me from being a brother. You understand? And going to check my brothers and being supportive, because everybody loves to hate on these brothers, man. And I know why brothers hate on them, because brothers ain't doing half the stuff they doing. But it's not for everybody. Everybody's not going to have the same role. Everybody's not going to always hit a home run. Some brothers got to hit a single. Some brothers got to get walked and just get on base. Some brothers got to bunt the ball. I'm giving baseball analogies if y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Some brothers hit doubles. Some brothers hit triples. Some brothers hit home runs. But there's different levels. And at different levels, there's different devils. So understand, the higher you go up on this, the higher you go spreading this gospel, the bigger demons you got to deal with. But y'all not understanding that, and y'all can't see that if you don't got your third eye open. You're not looking through your spiritual eye. You feel me? So, yeah, you know, besides, like I said, besides the different in doctrine, and I told the brother, I told all of them, it was five deacons and the bishop. And I said, well, I know I can't bring both my wives up here. And they started laughing. So, you know, and the brother said, I like you. I like your rawness. But it is real. So, yeah, you're going to have discrepancies and breakdowns, but that don't stop you from being a brother, man. When brothers making accusations of murder, of crazy things violating the laws, now that's a problem. Now that's crazy. Now you're stepping in danger zone. Now you're in deep waters. You're between deep waters and flames of fire. Which way you going? You go this way, you're going to drown. You go this way, you're going to burn. That's why you got to get all the evidence you can. But before you go get all the evidence, and before you go on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and all these social media outlets, what Yahushua commanded us to do. He said to go to your brother. Go to your brother. Everybody's all of a sudden now, everybody's calling each other after situations is already out in the air. Accusations is out in the air. Call your brother, man. Stop being scared. Stop being a wussy. Go meet up with your brother. Go pull up at the school. Go holler at your brother, man. Go listen to your brother out before you open up your mouth. Because those are heavy accusations. It's murder. We talking about murder. We talking about missing people. If she's murdered. If there's a murder. Because we don't even know if she's murdered. Let me give you a situation. Years ago, a brother, his daughter ran away. He said she was with these Latin kings in Bushwick. I called my cousin because he's deep in that stuff. Okay, he's still deep in there. So I called my cousin. I was like, yo, man, such and such from the kings in Bushwick. Latin kings in Bushwick. He said, what? He got in contact. He got in contact with a couple of kings. They was like, listen, man, she didn't run. No, they said that she was being held hostage or something like that. She ran away and she wanted to be with a Latin king boyfriend. So she was staying in her mother's house, in his mother's house with him. Okay? And guess what? She got returned back to a family member. But they thought all types of things was happening. The kings was raping her and doing all types of stuff. But she was just with her boyfriend, who just so happened to be a Latin king. So I've seen this situation before. I've seen this before. That's why it's funny. The Most High exposed this to me once before. And I seen it. So I have the wisdom to understand what and what it can't be. What it could and what it can't be. But to more is given, more is required. Okay, let's drop down to 1 Peter 2 and 15 to the 17th verse. Okay. For so is the will of the Most High, that with well-doing ye may put to silence the ignorance of foolish men. Okay? Ignorance of foolish men, you got to put it away. Okay? As free, and not using your liberty for a cloak of maliciousness. That's it, maliciousness. Okay? But as the servants of the Most High. Pay attention to that, man. Okay? (17) Honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear the Most High, and honor the king. You ain't loving your brother when you're making false accusations. Or not even, let's say, for instance, they're not false. They're not false accusations. You still didn't follow protocol and go to your brother. There's been a couple situations where that's why I respect and I admire my elder, Priest Zabak. There's been a couple situations where I'm like, yo, man, the hotheadness comes in me. And I'm like, yo, hell with that. Let's expose these cats, man. But we got proof. We got proof they did stuff. But he's like, yo, let it rock. Let them continue to build charges amongst themselves. Let them keep building these charges on him. So when we come with all the documentation, it's like, boom, you can't go nowhere. You're stuck. This is what you did. And I learned to be patient. And I learned that I'm learning patience from my elder. And I appreciate my elder, double honest. Okay? So this is what you have to do. You have to get all this documentation and then make your calls. Okay? Now let's drop down to 1 Peter 3, verse 16. Okay? 3, verse 16. Having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you, as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Hamashiach Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Let's read that one again. Pay attention now. Okay. 3 and 16. 1 Peter 3 and 16. Having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you, as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Yahushua. Now, I pray, and this is not to cause no division and for purposely, but I pray sincerely that the sister, Joy Morgan, returns home safe and unharmed. I pray that she does, but a lot of y'all, from the accusations that y'all made, and I can't prove it, but the way, the hatred that y'all got for these men, it's like you praying that she don't come back. You praying that she is dead somewhere and that they do find her body. So you can be like, you see, I told everybody they was wicked. A lot of people feel that way. You can see it in their countenance, man. Their countenance doesn't lie, like the scriptures say. It's all in their face. No sincerity. Okay? Let's go to Matthews chapter 5, verse 10 to 12. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So blessed are those that are persecuted for righteousness' sake. Okay, if you're doing the work and people are calling you the devil and saying you got this and you done this, guess what? They did it to Yahushua. That's when you know you're doing something right, man. When it's over and over and over, and everybody that's accusing you, you can look at their countenance and look at their fruits, and it's like, this is what you're known for. This is what you keep doing. Every damn video, every other video is a diss record. It's like a 50 Cent mixtape coming at Ja Rule, Irv Gotti, Fat Joe, Jadakiss, The Game. It's coming at everybody. That's how you make a living, man. That's how you create a buzz that you feel is a buzz. You do everything for the fame. You do everything for the fame. Even sell your soul. On a low level. Not on a high level, on a low level. Okay? It says, the 11th verse, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. I took a picture with brothers. I went over there. Everybody saying I'm part of the agent now. I took a blood sacrifice. I took a blood sacrifice now. They say all types of madness, man. All types of madness. I'm Illuminati. I joined. That's it. Nathaniel knighted me. He knighted me into the purple Illuminati. All types of madness, man. And this is the false accusations. You know what happened? What I did when I left the school yesterday? I went down to 42nd Street and I talked till 2:30 in the morning with my brother Itar, with my brother Zadok, and my other Ephraimite brother. Okay? So we stood out there at 2:30 in the morning teaching. I got there about 11 p.m. We had the graveyard shift. You understand? So, whatever. When you think I was doing the blood sacrifice, I was doing the Lord's work. It is what it is, man. Okay? The 12th verse. Okay? The 12th verse. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. Ain't nothing different. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing different. Ain't nothing changed. They persecuted the prophets. They persecuted our king. They persecuted the laws of our most high power. And we ain't no different. At least the sincere ones. We ain't no different. So, yeah, pay attention, man. You know these men by their fruits. Okay? Let's go to this. Psalms 15, verse 1 through the 5th verse. Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell in thy holy hill? He that walketh uprightly and worketh righteousness, and speaketh the truth in his heart, speaketh the truth in his mind. Okay? He that backbiteth not with his tongue, nor doeth evil to his neighbor, nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor. Those are the ones who's gonna make the kingdom. Those are the ones who are gonna make the kingdom. The ones that are not lying. The ones that are not causing division. Okay? And we gonna get into something else real quick. I got 2 more scriptures. After this, I got 2 more. Oh no. Yeah, it's the next scripture actually. We're gonna get into that. And we're gonna show you that all these things that you fall under, if you fall under any of these categories, you fall under the same hatred. The same hate that the Most High has for all wickedness. Because if the Most High hates you, how many times is hate in the Bible? You can Google it and find out. But he says he hates Esau. And he hates something else. He hates a couple things. He hates 6 things, and 7 things are an abomination to him. We're going to read that in Proverbs after this, though. Okay, so these are the people, when you don't do these things, that's when you can make it. But if you continue to do these things and don't repent, you won't dwell in the tabernacle of the Most High. You won't dwell in the kingdom. You won't make it. You will be 2/3. You will burn with your fringes on. Your beard will be on fire. On fire. You'll be eating them flames. Walking ashes, man. Walking ashes. Okay. 4th verse. Psalms 15, verse 4. In whose eyes a vile person is contemned, but he honoreth them that fear the Most High. He that sweareth to his own hurt and changeth not. Okay? He that putteth not out his money to usury, nor taketh reward against the innocent. Nor taketh reward. And your reward don't have to be money. Your reward don't have to be money. A lot of it is fame, man. Y'all niggas give up the ghost for fame. Just to be a YouTube celebrity. Just to be a YouTube celebrity, man. People calling me a celebrity. I ain't no damn celebrity, man. That same thing that we did in DC, we do it 3 times a week in New York. Ain't nothing changed, bro. That's the same stuff we do. And if you hear me teaching, I teach the same way in all my, damn near all, unless I'm teaching children or I'm teaching somebody that's not a scoffer. It's the same spirit, man. We teach in the same manner. It's the same spirit I teach in. So I ain't do nothing different. That was just the Most High with us. You can say what you want. You could say, oh, you niggas was cursing. Oh, you niggas was saying this. Oh, you was saying that. You made us look bad. You had all these Israelites having forums and all this types of stuff talking about us. But guess what? Guess what? Matthew 24:14. You know how many people Googled black Hebrew Israelites after that situation? You know how many people Google, and that I'm not famous. The Most High's word is famous, man. Yes, they're going to find a whole bunch of crazy videos within Israel. But you know how many righteous videos? How many videos of edification they going to find? Come on, man. Come on, man. Think about it. So, yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with wrong publicity when it comes to Israel. Except certain madness that's causing crazy division. You got sisters, man. Sisters putting out posts about us. About HOI and other camps. Saying that we all types of agents. You damn right. We are agents. We are agents for the Most High. Yahweh Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shai. That's who we agents for. Special Agent Smith. For the Most High. Reporting for the Most High, nigga. You out your mind, man. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth before you lose it in the fire. Okay? 5th verse. Psalms 15 verse 5. He that putteth, oh, Salakia, I read that. So all these things, and let me, the last verse. He that doeth these things shall never be moved. So if you're not taking bribes, if you're not backbiting, if you're not doing evil against your neighbor, if your eyes are not you're not a vile person, you know, you do fear the Most High. If you do these things, if you're not doing these things, then you will dwell in the tabernacle of the Most High. Then you won't be part of 2/3. And we don't know who's 2/3. That's why I look around Israel right now. All these niggas saying 2/3, but they walking and talking like 2/3. Walking and talking like 2/3, man. But it is what it is, man. Repent, man. Repent or die. Repent or die, man. Okay. Proverbs. Let's go to Proverbs. Proverbs 6 and 16. Now, do the Most High only hate Esau? Do the Most High only hate the nations? Let's see. Because a lot of y'all got the same spirit as these nations. Proverbs 6 and 16. These 6 things doeth the Most High hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. Let's see what these are. Are they all Esau? Are they all whatever? No, let's see what they are. These 6 things doeth the Most High hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief. So let's stop there. You have a proud look. Brothers is very proud, man, making all these videos with all these accusations, you know. A lying tongue. You have a lying tongue. These false accusations, you're making lies. A lying tongue and hands that shed innocent blood. You got brothers making all types of accusations and calling all these people false accusers. Now, what if all these accusers, all these accusations that you're putting on brothers and marking them with, if the spirit if the spirit of that demon jumps onto, let's say, a brother or a sister, and that spirit of Dylan Roof jumps on them, now you got a demon on a person. You transfer the demon on a person that has the spirit of a Dylan Roof. Now they walk up into a congregation and they air it out, and they hit all types of brothers and sisters and children in the congregation. You planted that seed. You're responsible for that. That's why the Most High hates these things. Pay attention. It gets deep, man. It's deep. Your little accusation can create a big monster. A big monster. Okay? A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. That proud look and lying tongue can lead up to hands that shed innocent blood. This is why the Most High hates these things. You got to analyze them. They can all lead up to all of them. One of them leads up to all of them. Okay? And heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. Feet that be swift in running to mischief. Feet that be quick. You hear something and boom is a video. You ain't even get chance to take off your clothes coming from work, man. Brothers and sisters is making videos and posts ASAP. Nobody even heard about the situation. These niggas they not even a part of the school, but they got some damn informant within the school or within people of the school that hate the school, and all types of demons, and all these niggas just making up videos. Early in the morning, be 5 in the morning, these niggas up on YouTube like, I'm going to get the scoop first. I'm going to spill this fake news first. And now they go and share this thing instead of calling their brothers. Instead of hitting their brothers up, emailing their brothers up, hitting their brothers on the inbox saying, you know what, brother? And especially if you consider yourself an elder, a leader in this nation, you're supposed to go holler at these elders and leaders in this nation. You know what I'm saying? How come the younger brothers got more sincere spirits than these quote-unquote elders, man? And I got news for you. Pay attention. A lot of you elders got to die. Listen to what I'm saying. A lot of you elders got to die. Joshua and Caleb was the only ones from that generation that made the kingdom. That made the kingdom. That made it to Jerusalem. Right? All them other cats died, man. It was all the new fruit. A lot of elders that's within Israel is the reason why Israel's not united. Listen to what I'm saying. A lot of elders within Israel is the reason why Israel's not united. They're the ones holding back the young men. The young men want to salute everybody. The young men want to be brothers. This young generation, these young sisters and young brothers, but there's always something. And it always comes and it trickles down from the elders. So a lot of elders have to die. Y'all can take it how you want it. This ain't no threat. This is judgment from the Most High. You don't have to die a horrible death. You might die in your sleep. You might get hit by a car. You might something. You might get locked up for fraud. You might, all types of things, that's situations that can happen. Final destination type stuff. But a lot of y'all, I don't see making. If y'all continue in this ways. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just a vessel like you. But I'm watching my mouth. And I'm going to speak on certain things. And I'm not in it for no fame. I'm not in it to slander your name. Your name will never get mentioned if I'm talking negative. If I'm talking negative, not negative, but if I'm rebuking you, depending on who you are, still, I don't think I'm going to mention your name. No names need to be mentioned. But truth is truth. Everywhere you look, every time you turn around, brothers got a certain camp or a certain brother's name in their mouth. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Pay attention. Pay attention. You mention people's names at large gatherings, at high holy days, feast days, Sabbath days. Cats is bugging, man. Check yourself, man. Repent or die. Repent or die. That's Luke 13:3. Look it up for yourself. Repent or die, man. Repent or perish. Okay? A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. A false witness that speaketh lies. These are things the Most High hate, man. So the Most High just don't hate Esau. He hates you wicked niggas too that do all these abominations, man. That do all this wickedness in the name of the Most High. So who's more wicked? Esau, who's playing the devil that he's supposed to be? Or the niggas that's walking with the name of the Prince of the Power, the Prince of Yahweh, and you niggas is committing all these abominations? Who's more wickeder, man? Esau is the border of wickedness. You niggas just trying to match his wickedness. Life is what you make it. So the Most High just don't hate Esau, man. Check yourselves. Check yourselves. Okay, we're going to go to one last scripture. And that's about it. I wanted to stay under an hour. We're about an hour and 10 minutes right now. So, did pretty good. Didn't go too crazy. You know, this is my first time really. I taught the Thursday night class. And we have a Thursday night class every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. The information will be on the screen. Just pay attention. Okay. Every Thursday night class, conference class at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. The HOI conference class. Okay. Every Thursday night. Okay. Revelations chapter 12 verse 9 to the 10th verse. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil, and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels was cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice, 10th verse, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God, our power, and the power of his Hamashiach Yahushai. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. Just dwell on that, man. That's that same judgment that's coming for Satan. The one that accused us day in and day and night, making all types of videos, slandering all types of ways. And see, I know firsthand. I felt it. I felt the wrath of those false accusations. Okay. I recorded the interview on the Post, the New York Post. I recorded the whole interview. And then you read the post and you see what they put up. I know how that feels. It feels crazy. It feels like you've been violated, but you can't do nothing about it. It's a violation, but you can't do nothing about it. You just got to keep the faith and stay strong in the spirit. You know, have a strong, got to have rough, tough, and strong skin, man. Especially if you doing this work in sincerity, you got to have strong skin. You got to have a strong mentality, warrior mentality. To be like, you know what? I know I'm going to catch a couple of scars, bruises, and hits on the way, but I'm going to keep moving. You got to learn how to eat certain things. Okay? Got to be able to eat these things thrown at you. Eat them. And keep it moving. You understand? But like I said, Luke 13:3, repent or die. And with that, I say once again, all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of HOI, and double honors to all the elders throughout Israel that's not wicked. Shalom and Kum Yasha'Allah.